Why do you relay?
I relay for Catch the Epic.
How would you help people with cancer?
I want to reach my goal of raising $100.
I'm a little bit nervous, I'm going.
Rowan, why do you relay?
When I was 8 years old, my grandma died from lung cancer, and one of my best friends had melanoma, and I do it for her and for my grandma because I just feel like it's like a really good cause and it's helping people who like need help. So yeah.
You could do anything. Like if anything was possible, what would you do to help people with cancer?
That's a hard question. Wow. I don't know. I think I would just I think it'd be awesome if I could like go to a hospital and like just be like, hey guys, and then just give them anything they like want. Like they're like, oh, I've always wanted something like, I don't know, like a dog. And then they could have like a dog in the hospital, or like just, I don't know, something that's like really doesn't seem like something big to me, but to them it's like really important because they're going through such a hard time.
It was bringing me down. I've never been.
Why do you relay?
Because my friend Kat had cancer and I love her so much, and I don't know, I really have no clue.
If you found out that you had cancer today, what would you do?
Just like try even more to support the cause to help cancer.
Why do you relay?
Because one of my very close friends, who I love very much, has had battled cancer and has done very well, and I want to help other people like her because we've had some tough times, and I'd like to not have that happen to anybody.
What do you want people with cancer to think about you doing this?
I just want to do like a good thing and help people. It makes me feel good.
Why do you relay?
Because one of my close friends had cancer, and she invited me to this with a lot of people who I'm also friends with, and it's just a good time.
What's one crazy way that you would spread awareness about cancer? If you could do anything.
Well, I would rearrange the stars so that it said Relay for Life.
Why do you relay?
I relay because I know a lot of people that actually have had cancer and that I've lost to cancer, but I just do it because I feel like it's a really good way to, I don't know, help out people and raise money for people who have cancer and research to go to it, because I mean it's just a good thing and I really enjoy helping out.
So if you had the opportunity to go to a hospital and visit a patient with cancer, what is one thing that you would give to them?
I would give them a hug. I mean, who doesn't want a hug? And second, I just try and give them my positivity, because I just want to make them feel pumped and excited about life, even if they just feel like I may not live for a while, but I just don't want them to think about that. I just kind of want to make them happy and just give them the positivity that they need in their life.
But I get a little lonely when no one's out.
Why do you relay?
I relay because, for one, it benefits a lot of other people besides myself, such as people that have cancer, people that know that people have cancer, spouses that have cancer, and it's really just rewarding. It really just makes me feel good, and it makes me feel good that other people feel good from what I'm doing and from what other people are doing.
If you could send a short message to everyone in the world right now that has cancer, what would it say?
Stay alive and stay strong.
I'm always looking for something, but
Why do you relay?
Because you texted me and said, hey, you want to join my Relay for Life team? And I was like, okay.
Do you even know what relay is?
Something about cancer, definitely.
Yes, we're raising money for the American Cancer Society
Yep.
to benefit cancer research.
Yeah.
What would you do to personally benefit all those who are suffering with cancer right now?
Rob a bank and then give it to the American American Cancer Association thing. And then that would be something, wouldn't it? Although then I'd probably get arrested. And then that wouldn't solve anything, would it?
Yes, you probably would get arrested.
And unless I can, like, blame it all on somebody, a chump. And I could get away. Of course, then I'd have to find, like, a bunch... No. I'd do it like the Joker, where he'd turn, like, all of his men against each other so then he could get all the money, like in The Dark Knight.
Oh, that's a plan.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you relay?
It's my first year doing it, and I'm doing it because of you, Kat. I'm just, like, some people that I love actually died from cancer, and it's just a good cause to support.
At this very moment, what would you do to help those with cancer?
Well, relieve them of the stress and the cost of, like, the cancer, and just take it away.
Why do you relay?
I relay because I had a friend named Tyler that died from leukemia, and I have a bunch of family members that are affected by cancer, so I want to raise as much money as possible for research.
How would you spread awareness about Relay for Life?
Well, I go all out, like with t-shirts and selling stuff and making stuff and posting stuff on everything, so probably that way.
Why do you relay?
Support my friends and family who have had cancer and who have gone through cancer and who have beaten cancer and who still are fighting cancer.
Why did you decide to start a relay team?
I decided to start a relay team because when I was toward the end of 4th grade, my mom was diagnosed with ovarian and uterine cancer. She had stage 3 and had to go through treatments such as chemotherapy and radiation, 2 years, somewhere around there, spending most of her time in the hospital. And it was just a rough experience for my family, and toward the end when we thought it was finally over, in 6th grade I was diagnosed with melanoma on my arm. I have a scar, I don't know if you can see it all, it's just right there. And mine was only stage 1, which basically means the cancer hadn't spread yet. It was like all the cancer cells were still in my arm. So what they did was they just went in and removed the cancer cells, and they did a lymph node testing to see if it had spread as well, and that came back as nothing had spread, and I was good to go. That was basically it for the cancer part. But to me, Relay for Life, yes, it's about cancer, but it's, in my opinion, like, it's also about raising awareness of, like, those who are struggling in the hospital for whatever reason. It's an opportunity to help those who are suffering the way that you or someone you know has, and the event itself is just like, it's kind of like a safe place. Like, you know that, in my case at least, like, you're walking with other people who have been through the same thing that you have and share the same experiences, that a lot of people wouldn't really know how to react when you tell them, yeah, I had cancer. So that was kind of my experience. Then 7th grade, I started having really bad stomach pains, and I went in for an ultrasound, and they found a mass on my liver. So from there, I had to have a CAT scan, 2 MRIs, and a biopsy, all from which they couldn't determine if the tumor was benign, and with my history of cancer, they just thought it would be safest to remove it. So I am left now with a 14-inch scar across my stomach, which I'm not going to show. And it was a 9-hour surgery. I spent 10 days in the hospital, and I missed about half of my 7th grade growing up. And then it didn't stop there, because after all of that, just trauma, I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression in 8th grade, and that's carried through to now I'm in sophomore year, and I've been hospitalized 3 times for it, and it's just been a lot to go through, and I feel like when I'm put in those circumstances, I would feel better knowing that there's someone who cares and someone that's willing to make a difference and someone who's gonna help you. And that was my motivation behind starting a relay team. Also, my sister did it in years past, and because her friend died of cancer, Jack Kunkel. He was a good person, and
So, why does relay mean so much to you?
relay means so much to me just for the reasons that I listed before. I think something about relay that kind of touches me is just that when you get there to the event, there's a ton of people there, and it just makes you realize that these people who you would just see walking by on the street or in the grocery store or something, just average people, they're trying to do everything that they can to prevent something that you or a family member or someone you've heard of has struggled with. And that's just something that still I just can't process. And like all my friends, they've helped me through everything, and it's just relay. This is my 2nd year being team captain, and just doing it just makes me realize how grateful I am for everything that I've been through and everything that my family and friends have been through, and I just couldn't do it without them. Relay.
Because you forced me.
Pounding all those Oreos and rolling them up into little balls for 2 hours, was it worth it? For relay, was it worth it?
Makes me swole.
Sophie needs it so bad!
Training mom wants you.
Can these walls sit out all night, or are they gonna get hard?
You crack.